Welcome to the BBN Newscast. I'm Payson Wolf.
And I'm Grace Burdett. As the end of school is nearing, there is a lot of exciting things happening here at SCHS. The all-school play is set to premiere this weekend.
Plus, eCar made an impact at this year's race. We also have an inside look at spring sports. This year's all-school play is guaranteed to make you sit on the edge of your seat. Jacob Harris has the full story on the production of Clue.
This weekend, join the SCHS Theater Department in their showing of Clue, directed by Miss Wassinger and Mr. Hubbard. Mr. Hubbard explains what Clue is all about.
I think it's an excellent cast. A lot of potential, a lot of students that bring something to the table when working on their characters and just being a part of the production. Some of the struggles is getting lines memorized in a timely manner, so we can do more of the acting and rehearsals as far as knowing when cues are, when music is playing, when to bring out some of the highlights of the script. I think they're portraying them very, very well. Compared to when we first started, characters are starting to form, which I'm certainly able to see the difference between their character and their real self on stage. Yes, Grace Burdett has done a phenomenal job at playing Mrs. White. Her demeanor and formation of her character has strongly been developed.
Senior Erica Stewart plays Miss Peacock. She describes this year's all-school play as goofy and thrilling.
I would say it's like a goofy, fast-paced thriller murder mystery. In one way to describe it, I'd say like the Mr. Green. Mr. Green is like a really funny character, and probably like the parts where we're moving bodies and where I get a body thrown onto me.
Even though the cast is prepared for this weekend, it hasn't always been smooth sailing. Stewart details one of the biggest challenges.
Keeping their voices loud enough to where it's projecting to the whole theater instead of just like only on stage people can hear us. Definitely memorizing the lines, especially since I got a brand new part like kind of last minute. That's a big difficulty for me. I feel like I act as Peacock pretty well, pretty decently. I match her energy.
Sophomore Seth Shackelford plays the part of Mr. Green. He said they have spent many hours rehearsing and preparing for opening night.
I feel like it's a funny part for sure. I feel like I could be a little more clumsy. I think that's part of like who I am naturally, is just being clumsy. But for the most part, I like it, for sure. No, not really. It's pretty much just straightforward. It's pretty explanatory. I mean, if you listen to it or even watch the movie, you would understand what's happening. I think the hardest part would just be getting like all the long lines down. No, I think it helps a little bit. I mean, just a little bit, because most people watch the movie and they would want to see it that way. But also I feel like I could bring my own spin to Mr. Green, so I feel like it helps a little bit. It gives me something to do besides go home and do homework, so it's an excuse to not do schoolwork. Also, it's just fun. I mean, especially with the play. I don't like singing songs, so a funny, comical, mystery, emotional roller coaster. Long lines. I try and spend every day, like, however long it takes for me to go all of my lines. I try and run all of my lines every day.
Both cast members encourage our community to come support the all-school play, but while in character.
You see, honey, my husband, the senator over here, came to watch the show and he absolutely loved it. I think you would absolutely love it too.
I mean, I think it's a very funny show. I mean, you know, there's always negatives to the show, but I mean, overall, very fun time.
Tickets can be purchased now online or at the box office. For BBN, I'm Jacob Harris.
Last week, the ECAR team represented our community well at the home race. Tatum Brown has more.
Scott Community High School's ECAR team is a growing program. It is designed to help students learn more about the key components of electrical vehicle technology. Joining this class requires hands-on activities, working well with others, and being able to compete with good sportsmanship. Fabian Espinoza, a junior ECAR member, spoke about their home meet. He informed us on the preparation they do before being able to drive.
So you kind of build it by the frame to the wheels to the body and the motor. It's just a racing class, just a passion for racing.
There are opportunities for students to participate in ECAR next year. Espinoza recommends ECAR to students who like to get their hands dirty.
Take it. I mean, it's a nice path to go to. It's something new, and if you never took it before, and it's pretty fun.
Congratulations to the ECAR team for receiving first place in the standard class at the home race on Thursday, April 3rd. This team will be traveling to San Antonio this weekend. For BBN, I am Tatum Brown.
Spring sports are underway and the Scott City Beavers baseball team is hoping for a great season. Emilio Contreras, a junior on the baseball team, explains his big goals for this year's season.
One goal is always to make it to state. Another goal is to have a winning record and just get better day by day, game by game.
Contreras enjoys playing with his team and growing a stronger connection to his teammates.
We don't put each other down, we bring each other up. Just, hanging around with my friends, the memories I make from playing baseball, stuff like that. Going out to eat with the team after a game.
Kaylee Felker, a junior on the softball team, also has big goals for her team this year.
I really want this team to have a winning record. That's one of my biggest goals. And then also I would like to have a good hitting season. I'd like to get on base a lot.
Here's what she had to say about what she enjoys most about this sport.
Definitely just screaming and yelling with my teammates when people do a good job. Last game, I pushed Adelaide basically to the ground when she caught a ball. That's a favorite part. We only had one game so far, and we lost. But hopefully we can just keep improving as the season progresses.
Overall, both teams have been looking forward to a great season. Next week on Tuesday, both teams play against Colby. On Monday, varsity tennis plays at Hayes and JV golf plays at Lakin. Thursday, JV tennis plays at Waukene and varsity tennis plays at Ellsworth. Also on Thursday, JV golf is at Leota and track at Smoky Valley. For BBN, I'm Camille Franco.
Thanks, Camille. You can look forward to some great weather this weekend. Brody Spear has the forecast.
With the cold season leaving and the warm weather rolling in, you should expect some higher temperatures this weekend. We are starting off the sunny weekend strong with highs of 79 and possibility of light wind. Moving into Saturday, you will definitely be feeling the heat. With highs of 92, you can expect the sun to leave a mark. Expected UV will be 8. On Sunday, temperatures will drop a little with a high around 80. Make sure you are staying hydrated and wearing the proper sun coverage this weekend. For BBN, I'm Brody Spear.
Thanks for joining us. If you are interested in being a part of the BBN Newscast next year, talk to Mrs. Miles Ratzlaff. I'm Grace Burdett.
And I'm Payson Wolf.